Get Down 4. Let's take a look at our next fighters, brought to you by VersaClimber. Climb your way to a healthier you. Two men returning to the Get Down cage. Eddie Risky Lloyd can strike with the best of them. He'll throw flashy strikes inside that cage. He's coming off of a Get Down victory over Caleb Cruz. His opponent, Edgar Frias, returns as well, and he's got a previous Get Down victory under his belt. Frias is a mortgage loan officer, and there certainly is a high interest rate in this fight. What action we have had. Fireworks in the Yost Theater thus far, and here we go again. Fight number 3 of the night. Eddie Lloyd in the blue, taking on Edgar Frias in red. Frias out of local Total MMA. Spinning back kick there by Lloyd. His nickname's Risky, living up to it with some of the techniques he throws out there, Rob. Yeah, both these guys Get Down veterans. Oh, a beautiful knee by Lloyd. Lloyd, unorthodox, spinning back fist, spinning back kicks. Looking for him to put on a show here tonight. And after eating that, Frias immediately tried to change levels and take him down, but gets taken down himself there by Eddie Risky Lloyd, who continues to impress here in round 1. Boy, Edgar, blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, looking to go for the sweep there, throwing off the base of Eddie Lloyd, but unable to finish and end up on top as Lloyd rains down some huge right and left hands here, ground and pounding. Nice action there by Eddie Lloyd. Yep, let the hands go. But you got to be careful there on the mat. You talked about the jiu-jitsu pedigree of Edgar Frias, who's a perfect 1-0 thus far. Would love to remain undefeated here in Get Down. Yeah, we've talked about the risky style of Eddie Lloyd. Got a little too anxious there. Gave up position. You don't want to really end up on top anymore these days in MMA, as Edgar does some work here against the cage. Edgar Frias has both legs of Eddie Lloyd hooked here. Has him in a neutralized position. What can he do with it? Again, with only 2-minute rounds to work with, you got to keep a fast pace. You got to score points. You got to try and finish or work your way towards that ultimate decision victory. Look at this. Boy, Edgar made a costly mistake there. Had position. Again, you don't want to end up on the bottom as he scrambles out here. Boy, back and forth. Here we go in the first round. What a fight. More points being scored, though, by Lloyd. Hammer fist striking away. What a left there by Ed. Risky Lloyd just pounding away here, just walks away from him. We'll be back with round 2 right after this. Bell sounds for the second round here again. Eddie Risky Lloyd, very impressive in the first round with takedowns and strikes, taking on Edgar Frias, who's going to try and get something going here. Man, the end of that round, if it had been a little bit spinning back fist attempt, he'll throw caution to the wind. And if the round had been any longer as he winds up in top position again, he might have been able to finish. Well, what a sporadic first round and what a sporadic start to the second round. One guy's on top, one guy's on the bottom. You would like one of these fighters to establish a great position. Boy, Eddie Lloyd made a mistake there, did secure the underhook, and Edgar Frias takes his back. Got to be very careful here with your jiu-jitsu practitioner. Do not want to give up your back here. Look for Frias to try and take advantage and perhaps sink in the rear naked choke. And we're going to see what kind of defense here on the ground Eddie Lloyd has. Risky, he's in a big risk right here. Yeah, he's in some very deep trouble here. Edgar almost securing the choke there. Does he have it? We can't tell from this angle, Todd. It looks deep, though. And look at this, though. Ed Lloyd gets back to a vertical base. He just long darted him into the canvas. Man, I'll tell you what, Frias might be rocked here. He might be out. I don't know how he's still hanging on, to be honest. One that could have knocked him completely out. He's lucky he didn't get seriously injured there and the fight wasn't stopped. What a heads-up move. Pun very much intended there by Eddie Lloyd. And how much power did he have to get back to a vertical base and just absolutely spike his opponent? And now, I mean, you look at Frias here. He's out of it. He's just holding on for dear life. Either that or he's just calm as ever. You would think Edgar would have more of a sense of urgency here, but he's remaining calm, which is good. We saw him remain very calm in his first fight, doing a great job here passing the guard of Eddie Lloyd. Inside 10 seconds to go now in a wild round 2. One in which Frias almost got knocked completely loopy there after seemingly having the fight wrapped up perhaps with a rear naked choke, and it's going to happen as Get Down 4 rages on from the Yost. Third and final round, and it's been a good one. Eddie Lloyd in the blue taking on Edgar Frias. What a round two. It looked like Frias had it all wrapped up with a rear naked choke, and Lloyd just spiked him into the canvas.
Yeah, I still got to give that. Oh my goodness, an overhand right by Eddie Lloyd, and Frias is in deep trouble. And that's it, the fight's been stopped.
Oh, tell you what, Frias was never able to clear those cobwebs. A couple good shots, and this fight is over. Referee steps in. We'll be back with the official word after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official decision, 18 seconds into the third round, your winner by TKO,
Great action here as we take a look back. Brought to you by VersaClimber. Have you ever seen a counter to the rear naked like this?
Actually, I have many times, Todd. You'll see a common back defense is for the opponent to do a front roll. That time, Eddie Lloyd stopped just short of doing one, spiking Edgar Frias right on his head. And I saw Frias in between the rounds, bound to his corner. Oh man, my neck.
And now the start of round three. Pounds him out, puts him away, and Eddie Lloyd is standing by with Patty.
Hi everyone, I'm with Eddie Lloyd. Eddie, congratulations on your win. This is your second win here at GetDown. How are you feeling tonight?
Feel good. It was a real good fight. I really appreciate it.
It was really exciting actually to watch from afar. I mean, you slammed him right on his head. Were you surprised that he was able to get up and keep fighting?
No, not really. I've done that quite a few times with people that take my back. Every time I do it, I don't expect them to go out, but I know they're a little dazed, a little worried about it, so that just messes up their game plan.
So what's your plan for the future?
See how far it goes. To be honest, I know it's cliche, but you know, fighter's world really ain't as big as people think it is. It's a lot of hard training. The fight is hard, and got to see what comes out of it.
Well, thank you so much, Eddie. Congratulations, and good luck in the future.
Thank you very much.